Excuse me. Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from November the 15th Sunday to November the 21st Saturday. And this is for you coming from Taurus. Before I begin, here's my email address. Send me that email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me. And in that 90 minutes, I'll teach you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, how to reach that supernatural energy that I call it the soul, and a lot of other information as well. We'll talk about that later. You coming from Taurus, Sunday the 15th is going to be an excellent morning and afternoon for you. You have the chance to make connections with people who can help you in every area of your life. You can chase for that romance that you want. And you can be definitely very creative and very imaginative. And you will be the soul of the group that will want to be with you because your aura will be shining. Evening and nightfall, be careful. These planets make you very dominating and very stubborn. And you become a difficult person to deal with in the evening nightfall. There is the planet that makes your temper fuse very short and you might blow up anytime as well. So if you don't have to be out in the evening nightfall, maybe even better. Monday the 16th is going to be such a lucky morning and afternoon at your place of work or in business. You're going to come up with gems and gems of ideas. And you're going to say and do things which is going to be very inspirational. There are many internet planets seen there. So go to the internet to get every kind of relief or information or creativity. And you'll see that your morning and afternoon sparkles. Evening and nightfall is the opposite. These are planets of unexpected badness. So I'd rather that you don't go out in the evening nightfall period. Anything can happen. Anything negative will happen. So you'll have to be cautious evening nightfall if you're out. Gauge the type of people that you want to be with. Avoid people who are doing things which may be giving a bad name. Or if you're part of that team, then you will see that nothing much is gained in the evening nightfall, a waste of time. Tuesday the 17th, planets are moving very slow. And when they do that, they affect your dateline at job and your dateline in business. Be careful that you can be blamed for not being able to complete your chores because the planet of delay is also there. From the past, you may get information you don't like to hear. You may meet people or hear from them from the past you don't want to. Avoid these people. Focus on the basis that you have responsibility in job and business and you will do best there. There's also a planet there that's moving very fast, making you very impatient, very hasty. And so be careful, mistakes can be made, bad mistakes can be made in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall, not much better. Now the planets of uncertainty, I call them the planets of unexpected goodness, or unexpected badness are also there. So your evening and nightfall can get out of hand. In other words, what can happen will not be for the good, and it may happen unexpectedly. So accidents of all kinds are possible in the evening nightfall period, whether it's emotional accidents, verbal accidents, physical accidents. So if you don't have to be out in the evening nightfall, don't be out. Planets are whizzing around too fast. Wednesday, the 18th, is going to be a problematic day for you, morning and afternoon at least. The morning and afternoon becomes trouble because your temper fuse and your anger planets are very active. So be careful that your words and your actions can be very offensive, whether at place of work or whether in business. Tell yourself to mind the tone of your voice as well. These anger planets will bring confrontation and will unnecessarily bring provocation. I hope it's not you, the one who is going to create it. And if others are creating it, stay away from these people. Just focus on your responsibilities in work and business will be good enough. If you're going to be staying at home, use words which are polite rather than words which are offensive. Evening and nightfall becomes very lucky for you. Evening and nightfall, you have everything going your way. And you will see that you'll find solutions you couldn't find in the morning and afternoon. And you'll see that in the evening nightfall, you can say and do things very creative. So go out with a purpose in the evening nightfall period. Go out with a purpose so that you can show off your creativity. So join groups of people who can help you job-wise and business-wise. That would be good. Thursday, the 19th, is going to be an excellent day. Morning and afternoon brings plenty of opportunities to meet people who are important for you. And so send them emails, make connections through every form of communication, have lunch with somebody who can help you in any area of your life. You can chase for the romance because your aura is very happy. And you'll see that the people you meet and deal with in the morning, afternoon, they support you. Evening and nightfall also excellent. I see many planets of the internet there. And these planets of the internet will help you in many, many, many ways. They'll give you that inspiration or they'll give you that ability to make very good contacts. And even if you're not on the internet, you're going to be excellent in everything you say and do. And you're going to have that kind of possibility of being very creative and inspirational as well. So go with people who can benefit you for job or business, and you'll get much value in the evening and nightfall of Thursday the 19th. Friday the 20th is a very, very lucky morning and afternoon, and you'll have everything going your way. Your level of imagination and creativity will be very high. So this is the time in the morning and afternoon that you talk to your bosses about getting a better deal at work. You connect with the people you're doing business with, or chase for new businesses. You will have that imagination which will make other people realize that you're very good at what you do. Evening and nightfall, planets are moving very, very slow. And when they do that, everything slows down, delays happen, frustration takes place, people don't show up, plans are postponed and cancelled. Such frustration is there. And even if you do get to meet people evening, nightfall, don't have very high expectations because these planets will not give you what you want. So you might as well not bother to go out in the evening, nightfall would be better. Saturday, the 21st, is going to be for you a difficult morning and afternoon, only if you let it. And how will you let it become difficult? By being stubborn, by being dominating, and by showing no appreciation for what is being done for you. And that's how you make your morning, afternoon worse and worse and worse. So do the opposite. Show appreciation and show a willingness to be part of a team and show the willingness to let somebody else take over. That would be wonderful. You'll improve your morning and afternoon much more. Evening and nightfall can turn very nasty. I rather that you don't go out in the evening, nightfall, because your anger planets are very active. On top of that, the planets of domination also follow you. The planets of stubbornness don't leave you alone. So the evening nightfall is a recipe for problems. You might as well just not go out. That's the best way to control these nasty planets because accidents can be seen. Accidents can be not only physical, they can be provocation with words and actions as well. So a nasty evening nightfall period. Before I leave you, here's my email again. And we can have a 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms. With all that information, I'll be able to give you a much in-depth news about what will happen in your next 9 years. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, how to reach that powerful energy you have that I call it the soul. And I'll show you how to benefit from your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, so much energy to give you. On top of that, to help you know your next 9 years and all that for this USD $50. Well, send me that email and I'll be more than willing to come back to you and we'll get down to making your next 9 years as best as possible. Until then, I wish you a good week. Thank you and goodbye.